She's been a mother of a different kind lately.
Sure has. Foul ball. A lot of people's grass is just growing right now. And if you get your grass treated by some company, boy, you're really maybe hating life if you're doing the grass yourself. Maybe hating life if you pay somebody to do it. 2 outs, runner in scoring position, still. One ball, one strike on the board.
Thought it was going to be warmer tonight, Walt.
Yeah, I actually did too, and I'm glad I have the layers that I have.
I should have brought a jacket.
High, and will it be out of play? Greg is giving chase. And there's a fence there. Can't go any farther. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Home plate umpire signals for what I was kind of wondering. He says, hey, turn the lights on. And I was kind of thinking, hey, we're going to get some lights around here. Takes a little while to get to full strength. Got to get these things going. These clouds are pretty dark, man.
They are.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, 2-2.
Making Millington work a little bit more here in the second inning, and even threatening with the runner out at second. It doesn't matter if you don't bring him home.
That's right. Zach Buell. Nice pitch. Right back to Millington. Underhand toss. Not exactly to my liking, but he gets it to first base, and the Patriots get out of the inning. 1-0 Patriots.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and community. Now announcing new starting wages for trailer assemblers and welders. Assemblers earn up to $23 an hour, and welders earn up to $27 an hour, with no experience necessary to apply. Enjoy great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
You're watching high school baseball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Tyler Lawson, Colton Moore, Cameron Fennell, your first 3 batters for the Terre Haute North Patriots that'll face Caden Strader. Troy, I kind of commented, about the underhand toss from Millington over to Gregg. I think that's an unnatural play that can only, well, not only, but so many times can go sideways. The toss almost didn't make it to first base.
Yeah, you're giving that runner a lot more time to get down there, too. He was kind of lucky. I don't think Buell was really busting it there, but if he would have been, that could have been pretty close.
I agree. That just kind of going there. It could be short, or you could end up airmailing it some kind of way.
Well, and I've always heard, pitchers don't like throwing to first.
Yeah, I agree.
I wasn't a pitcher, so I don't really know how that works, but I remember John Lester,
oh my gosh,
he was terrified to throw to first.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do it.
That's right. Oh my, first offering to Tyler Lawson in there first, right? Lights are on. As they should be.
Maybe these gnats will go to them instead of me.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. One ball, one strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strader popping that mitt, trying to find the strike zone here in inning number 2 of work. Wasting no time. Right in there.
Schrader's been about the most consistent pitcher for Northview this season. He's been pretty effective in all his starts.
2-2 to Lawson. Off speed, off the plate, Schrader. Off the mound, and and it hits Lawson in the back. He'll take second, round it, and stay there. Excuse me. We'll see how they.
I think that'd have to be an E1, wouldn't
That's
it?
what I would think.
You all right, Well?
We'll see. So, you know, the the disadvantage of making that spectacular play in the first inning is that you try to turn it, turn another miracle in the second. That one just didn't quite go as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately now you've let that leadoff runner into scoring position with nobody out.
Leadoff runner is on for the second inning in a row. Colton Moore.
It's those unforced errors from Northview that
That's
we've
right.
been talking about.
That's right. You mentioned that in the offset. Squares the bunt. Misses that one. Now 0-2. North would love to get that runner down to third base, if nothing else, with one out. Nice pitch off the plate, but Moore didn't bite. Not paying a whole lot of attention to the runner, Lawson. And smoked right up the middle. Lawson going to third, and a nice bit of hitting.
Oh. Fumbled the ball around out there, but Lawson wasn't really ready to turn the corner, so Northview catches a break.
So runners on the corner. Moore on third, and Lawson Lawson on third, Moore on first. Cam Fennell now comes to the plate. Fennell looks at a BB on the outer third, right there on the corner. Not a whole lot you can do to that. Of course, the right field line is open, as you mentioned. In the screen, you can't even see, anyone out there. You would think, is anybody playing right? Yep, he is. Just the way we were shaded in the outfield, pretty much all the games that we've seen, playing off the lines.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Runner goes and throws down to first base, but Colton Moore on his horse gets to second without a throw. Kind of surprised we checked the runner at first base with the runner on third. Swing and a miss. Fennell with the big opportunity here with two in scoring position.
Yeah, Fennell's not done a whole lot of damage this season, but he's got a big opportunity here.
Looks at one high. Did that surprise you to throw over to first base?
Yeah, I didn't see much point in that, honestly. You're taking a risk, too, because if that ball gets away,
that's right,
you're giving up a run.
With no outs, I just don't know that that's what I would have done. The 2-2. In there, strike three. First strikeout of the evening for either team. That brings up Nick Burke. Oh boy, that one gets behind McMains. The runner's going to score. Runner scores, the runner gets to third base. And that one stings right there if you're
pass ball, you think?
Yeah, pass ball, and after man reaches by error and scores. So that's not really what the doctor ordered. 2-0 Patriots. One is sprayed to right, but how about Cam Green was playing toward the line. The run does score, as you have a sacrifice by Burke. Moore scores easily. It's going to be a tough play. There's going to be a tough play for Cam Green out there in right field because he was pretty deep. And Colton Moore has good wheels. So you're just, boy, you'd have to be the Hawk just trying to gun him down out there,
That's my favorite player of all time.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, he was fantastic out there in right. Do you dare run on the Hawk?
You don't run on the Hawk. Even to this day, I wouldn't do it.
Nope.
Now Northview once again, we keep harping on it. I don't mean to keep dragging them into the mud there, but these errors and mistakes really cost them dearly.
Yeah. 2 across the plate in the inning. Here's Millington. Strike on the outside corner. Nate Millington walked and scored in the first. High chopper over the mound. Play made by Pierce. Not in time and a little bit off the mark as Millington beats one out. In the inning, stays alive for the Patriots.
I think that's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, Millington has got some serious wheels.
And
here comes Braden Dean. Of course, Millington, a terror on the base pass. So you see what he can do. We'll see if he looks for stolen base number 2 tonight. Dean, a little late on the offering. Strike 1.
Ooh.
Check on the runner.
Caught him leaning there, but Millington's so quick, able to get back anyway.
And long.
Yeah, he is tall.
Still a nice lead by Millington. Off speed in there. The 0-2. Millington's going. Strike 3 doesn't matter anyway. That's a third out. Is 2 strikeouts by Schrader, but the Patriots scored 2. They're up 3-0.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
You are watching the Lion of Sports in the Wabash Valley.
Well, the home team Patriots have put 3 on the board in the first 2 innings tonight. I've got to get those bats going. They don't want to fall down too far. They got to get these bats going and start putting some pressure on Jonathan Millington, Gavin McMains, Derek Morrison, and then the top of the lineup to Peyton Lear.
Yeah, they were settling in a little bit there in the second inning, but we'll see if they get back to that aggressive style here.
McMains hits one out to center field. Briar Goda camps under it. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That brings up the second baseman, number 13, Darren Watson.
I don't think I've ever kept a scorecard and not made a mistake somewhere.
So
have you ever had a perfect game?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I always write something in the wrong inning. So now up is Derek Morrison. And he pops one high over towards the third baseline. And that's going to be caught as Nate Millington reels it in for out number 2.
Boy, Nate Millington's got his gloves on. I mean, that's why he plays shortstop.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you're going to be one of the integral parts of the defense. And, boy, he's very active here tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is. And now Peyton Lear, who's kind of known for attacking early.
Yep.
Oof.
Boy,
Caught the outside corner
the
there. That's a
outside
good
corner
pitch.
is there tonight for these pitchers. I don't care if it's left side or right side. The outside corner is open.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent with it, I'm good with it. Oof.
And that one is hit high in the air, but not quite deep enough. As 3 up, 3 down, and Braden Dean makes the play out there on left. Knights go down quietly. Here come the Patriots.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
Laser engraving at its finest by Fearless Designs is now available. Cups, bats, gloves, license plates, and almost anything you desire can now be a laser engraved gift for your family and friends or a promotional item for your company. Stay on the unique cutting edge of technology. Call, text, or email Fearless Designs. You'll be glad you did.
You're watching high school baseball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, I tell you, if you blink, you can miss some of these night offensive innings. They've not seen the Virginia pitchers, Troy.
No, Millington threw 6 in the first, just 5 pitches in that third inning. So
wow,
only 25 through 3. That's not something you see very often.
No, it is not.
In comparison, Schrader threw 22 just last inning. So the Knights not making him work enough here.
Briar Goda leading off here in the bottom of the third. He'll be followed by Austin Black and Kendall Gray.
And I believe we're covering Northview's next game, too. Tuesday, they host West Vigo. That should be a good one. That's what the schedule says, anyway.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
Yeah, that is too. For some reason, I was thinking that was a Wednesday, but I'm glad you said that. That was Tuesday the 14th. Thank you.
Don't show up on the wrong night, Will.
I might be in a little trouble, huh? Outside corner, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sign is a flash. Here comes the offering from Schrader, high and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And Northview, they will host West Vigo Tuesday, and then Wednesday's the makeup game at South Putt, who's having a pretty terrible time this year, honestly.
Yeah. Sometimes it's Struggle City, and it's just like that sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. Trying to avoid another leadoff walk here.
And I think Briar Goda helped him out because I thought that was ball 4. But as I mentioned, the outside corner's been open, so you extend that zone.
A lot of times you'll see the umpire kind of do that with either righties or lefties, but he's been keeping it consistent tonight. And
once again, I can't fault him.
No.
You have to extend the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The outside corner has been called. If I'm Schrader, I'm staying out there.
Yeah, I don't really mind if they give him a ball off the plate or anything like that. You get more than that, it's a little crazy.
And he misses release point. Leadoff walk. All 3 innings, the leadoff man has reached. In the first 2, the leadoff man has scored. Austin Black.
Black drove in the first run of the night for the Patriots.
We'll see how aggressive Brian Goda and Coach Lawson are on the base pass. Nice lead, but a nice stop by McMains at the plate. Big number 77 at the plate. Not a number you see in baseball all that often. Not a number you see anything besides football, really.
Yeah. It's usually something you see on the offensive line.
That's right.
That's it.
Yep. 2-ball count. Looking over to keep Goda on his toes over there at first base. Runner aboard, no out. Third inning with the Patriots, up 3 to nothing.
That's a spring training number, is what that is.
It is. Doesn't Luka Doncic wear 77?
Yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks?
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe he likes Luka. I don't know. Surprised that the Patriots have a jersey with that number, though. I don't know, do they recycle jerseys like they do basketball? Nice throw over, very much closer from Strader.
I didn't know they did that in basketball.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just recycled those jerseys. That was what I thought.
Well, I mean, it is nice and white. Maybe they made it just for it, you know?
Yeah. I have to get the scoop on the number, though.
It doesn't match his pants.
Runner goes, and one's lifted high and deep in the center field. It's going to one-hop the wall. Krieger couldn't get to it. Runner falls down at second base as Brian Goda scores easily on the Austin Black double, his second double of the evening.
Second RBI double of the evening. Yeah. Black has been tearing to pieces. I thought that one had a shot for a minute.
I did too. What did okay, never mind. Thought I missed something.
Goda scores.
Yep.
His 8th run of the year. That leads the team.
Brings up the first baseman, Kendall Gregg, who indeed did change his hair color. I talked to his mother last inning to confirm that.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, boy. Throw over to second, gets by Pierce. It wasn't his best of throws, and now you've got things kind of spiraling a little bit for the Knights as Austin Black is down at third base. So run is scored. One is at third. Still no outs. Gregg's got to score this run. Swings and misses.
Gregg, the only Patriot to take one deep so far this year.
And he's got the power, man.
He does.
I tell you,
he's a big
strong
boy.
Kid, yeah.
Big swing, too.
Yep. Kind of, need to keep that foot in there. Pulled out just a little bit. He's trying to pull that thing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schrader deals, and boy, McMains picks up the ball, throws down to first base. To officially record that out. And we have 1 down here in the Patriot half of the third. Tyler Lawson in for his second plate appearance.
What's with Gregg's batting helmet? Yellow with a yellow C.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't.
I guess they're all different, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't really know. I noticed that earlier.
You must recycle batting helmets too.
Might be BYO helmet, BYOH. I don't know why I said the first 3 initials and then the last word. That was a little strange. 1-0 is in there for a strike to Tyler Lawson, your designated hitter. A little nubber. That off-speed pitch from Schrader just kind of spun. It didn't have much break on it. kind of stayed inside and just spun. Thankfully, it was not over the plate for him. The 1-2 outside, just a little bit off the plate, 2-2.
Gave that little flinch.
I know. I think
he wanted to.
Yeah, I agree. Black at third. One is out in the inning, and one has already crossed the plate. 4-0 score. Patriots. I would say in command, but I wouldn't say, I'm not going to go that far. Things can change quickly. 2-2 is high.
And now you're starting to worry about Schrader. He's really lost control of the strike zone here this inning.
I agree with you. Wonder if there's a little frustration there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's made a couple mistakes. And
brings that one in there. Was that foul tip?
They said it was. I didn't hear it, but
me neither.
The mitt might have muffled it a little bit.
So is this the, I believe the back-to-back, no. 2 of the last 3 batters have gone full. Oh, look out. You can see by Schrader's reaction, just kind of missed with that release point as he kind of spun, as we'll have a timeout here, kind of spun and had his back to home plate when that ball got there. So, sometimes you throw inside and you want to brush somebody back. That definitely was not intentional. You could tell by his reaction there.
Yeah, he's kind of lost control here in the third, so he'll try to regroup and fight through a little more of this game. Northview obviously not wanting to bring in somebody else this early if they don't have to.
Right.
But you are very much on the verge of this getting out of control.
So you have runners on the corners for the second time tonight. As the Patriots.
Walt, I'm gonna pick at something. Maybe I'm just an old timer, but I don't understand these sunglasses we've got going on over here.
The big ones over there.
The guy on deck there.
Yeah. Well, he's not on. He's not on deck.
That's Millington. I don't mean to pick at his sunglasses. I see a lot of kids wearing them. And
they're.
Like you should be out on the ski slopes or something.
Yeah, they're more like goggles and glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you.
I think it's a fashion statement.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't understand.
I'm not very fashionable.
I'm not either.
Colton
Shouldn't have brought this up, probably.
We observe things going on at the game.
Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do here.
I miss the old flip shades.
I agree. Me too. I never had a pair, did you?
I did have one, yeah.
Okay. Bunt is back and out of play.
I had to at least act the part, Couldn't play for anything, so but I look good.
Yeah, that's half the battle. You can look good, then you got a chance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schrader steps off. Colton Moore. Single no scored in the second. Here he is with an opportunity here in the third. Got to protect the plate. And he could not get much of the ball there and tips it into McMahon's glove for out number 2. Second strikeout of the inning.
Yeah, he's got 4 strikeouts tonight, but the 3 walks and the 2 errors kind of negate that.
They do. Cameron Fennell hit one with some spin over to Morrison at second, who makes the play for third out. Patriots have scored in every inning. They're up 4 love.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and community. Now announcing new starting wages for trailer assemblers and welders. Assemblers earn up to $23 an hour, and welders earn up to $27 an hour, with no experience necessary to apply. Enjoy great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
Grace Clinic Health Professional. Affordable, compassionate, comprehensive healthcare for the whole family. In Terre Haute and Greencastle.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools.
We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at YorkAutomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
You're watching high school baseball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Cam Green, Caden Strader, and Braden Krieger trying to get things started for the Knights, who are running out of outs quickly. Here we are. In the top of the fourth, and they have not been able to muster a hit at this point, as Millington has been really pumping them in there.
He really has. He's, they've been aggressive, but if they're not aggressive, he's throwing strikes, so find themselves down in the count.
Oof. Oh, wow. High strike there is Cam Green. Puts his hands on his knees in disbelief. Mouth agape. 0-2 in a hole. Chopper over Millington. Played by the other Millington. Nate the Great with the putout.
Another quick 3-pitch at bat.
Yeah.
Schrader only saw 1 pitch in his first at bat.
Mm-hmm. Starting pitcher, Caden Schrager, who has labored at times and been very nice at times, trying to help out his own calls, and looks at strike 1 on the outside corner.
So across the street, Walt, they've got that big bungee thing. Have you ever done that?
I have not.
The 2 towers with the bungee in the middle.
Hit in the hole over on the left side of the infield. The first hit by the Northview Knights. Off of Jonathan Millington, a single by Schrader. Let's see if that helps out. No, I haven't done that.
I haven't either. I'm too big of a wuss for that. But it looks, I'm not going to say fun. It's terrifying, honestly. I'm not real big on the free falls.
Yeah, that's tough. We gotta really trust in the mechanics of that. Contraption.
This is randomly on the north end of Terre Haute. I don't know why it's there.
I don't either.
Not that I doubt its ability.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Give me an amusement park or something where it's supposed to be, and I'm a little more comfortable, I think.
So random.
It is. It's just, have a tax place and a baseball field, and then there's that.
You are so right. I've never thought of it like that. You are so right. One ball to Braden Krieger. Let's see what Schrader can do on the base pass. Woohoo! Good thing this fence is right here.
Been waiting for that all night.
Man, I'm telling you. Right back at us.
At Northview last time we called a game there, I was making fun of the people that flinched.
Yeah, you were. I would say that was more of a move than a flinch. Though.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Schrader goes, black up, but the throw, a strong throw, but it's high. Schrader gets the second on the stolen base.
It's a big chance for Northview to get back in this thing. Put a run on the board, stop the bleeding.
Yep. A lot of zeros up there. It looks a little better if you've got a positive integer on the board. High into center field. Briar Goda comes in to make the play for out number 2. So it's down to Hobby Hyam.
Hobby walked, stole a base, first time up, so he's been productive tonight. See if he can find a gap here and get Northview on the board.
There are gaps to be had. Nate Millington is holding on right now. He's holding on Schrader. He'll get back to a normal depth to place short.
See, Javi does what I used to do, give that little duck when that ball comes.
Absolutely.
You know, the catcher frames it, and I think the batter should be able to do a little framing himself.
A lot of times it works. Javi, a short target, hits one onto the left side of the field. Millington's up with him, and a strong throw. They say it got him just in time as the Knights ran one on second. 4-0 to score. Patriots back for the bottom of the fourth.
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped and looked at Mike and said, "We're really doing this, aren't we?" The process was challenging, but Riddell was there for us every step of the way. The mortgage, closing, they eased our stress. It made sense when Mike said,
"We're really doing this."
Mortgage loans made easy from Riddell. Making friends since 1885.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are!
You're #1 at York.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
You are watching the Lion of Sports in the Wabash Valley.
Nick Burke starting us off with the Terre Haute North Patriots. If you're in need of a job, are able-bodied and not afraid to work, why don't you apply over at Great Dane? They've got positions available, a nice wage. You can earn a good living and amass some nice skills. Put some of your skills to use that you already have. Great Dane over in Brazil, ready to hire you and put you to work. Can't be lazy, though. You got to be ready to work, man.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You got to be ready to work.
You got to be motivated.
Absolutely.
You know?
If you're not motivated, you don't really want to work, don't apply there.
I fight that lazy bug with some coworkers from time to time.
I hear you. 0-2. It was a nice little off-speed pitch. Got a little movement on it that time. You know, York Automotive, another one of our faithful sponsors here. You see that commercial with Jonathan Taylor there, and you think about the Colts this season. There's another one sprayed out of play. The Colts, we get Richardson back, and there's drafted another wide receiver that is extremely speedy. Put him on the opposite side of Pittman. You got your running back. You got an offensive line that's continuing to get some continuity. It's going to be interesting. Oh, in there. What a strikeout there to lead things off by Schrader. His fifth of the night. But the Colts, they could do a little damage possibly this year.
Yeah, that's a tough division.
It
seems
is.
Like
it is.
I'm more of an NFC guy, but I keep track of it. But
yeah.
that AFC South is nothing to be joking around with.
Nope, it is not. As Millington swings and misses his first offering. Yeah, I think there's an opportunity there for the Colts, though. And so, oh boy, that was out of the zone. You don't know what the Jaguars are going to do. And the Texans have had some roster turnover. Of course, their big stable of their workhorse running back no longer there, Derrick Henry. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the division. So Texans, though, might be the team to beat. They look strong, made the playoffs last season. So I think there's a, an opportunity for the Colts.
There's a chance.
They seize it, yeah.
There's always a chance.
Absolutely. Who's your team?
I'm a Bears guy.
Okay. All right.
I don't like to talk about it a whole lot,
Well,
especially in these parts. So
that's okay. 1-2.
I appreciate your telling me that's okay.
Schrader with the play off the pitcher's mound.
It's better than some people. They just go, I'm sorry.
Well, you had the number 1 pick. You draft a quarterback who has significant skill.
Yeah, I don't really follow why the decisions that were made, but hey, maybe it'll work out,
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Brayden Dean in there with
I will say I like the look of the black shoes that Brayden Dean has going.
Oh, I do too.
They give the appearance that you're slower than you are, is what I've always been
Would
told.
you say that those have an old school look to them?
They do. Could
you imagine if you had on some stirrups?
I love the stirrups.
And some some 1920s, 30s baggy bottoms, kind of like the white stockings, Have that look?
I forget what those are called.
Yeah,
I knew that at one point.
Knickers or something?
Knickers, yeah.
Yep.
Knickers and stirrups.
Yeah, I know it.
Doesn't sound like we're playing American baseball anymore.
It doesn't. Those black shoes actually remind me of the shoes. It's just a lower cut that boxers used to wear in the early 20th century. Okay, back to baseball. Hit the shortstop. Jackson Beers fires in finally a 1-2-3 inning for the Northview Knights. They'll see if we can get these bats moving here in the top of the 5th.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s, Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021,
Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies
to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention. You always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
You're watching high school baseball on the Indiana Sports Network.
4-0 as the Knights come out for their at-bats in the top of the 5th. Pierce, Buell, and McMains. And then hopefully a host of others if you're a Knights rooter. One pitch, a smash to third base. Fennell whirls. Throws over to first base. Greg was on the bag. There's a little conversation over there with the first base umpire and the and coach. But Greg did have the ball in his mitt and toe on the bag.
I tell you what, I don't know when you call aggressive too aggressive. This guy's only thrown 37 pitches now.
Yeah, that's not many when you're looking at
They've made some good contact, though.
They have.
So
they have.
It's hard to say they're wrong. It's just, it's not working out.
Buell looks at a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, boy. An excuse me swing. That was clearly ball 2. not able to hold off on that. Sprayed into right field deep, and that's going to find grass and get to the wall on his horse, rounding second. And in there for a triple is old Zach Buell. Let's see if that gets the Northview Knights offense going.
Buell's first triple of the year. Now the Knights just a few feet from trotting home their first run finally, and a great opportunity here with only one away.
That carried more than I thought it was going to, Troy.
Yeah, that was, what, 2 hopper to the fence back there.
I'd give that about, what, 340 maybe?
Kind of threw Colton Moore for a loop, I think.
I agree. Gavin McMains with a runner on third, one out. Hits one to the left side, excuse me. Fennell up and firing, and it's hit right at third base. So, of course, Buell had to go back to the bag, unfortunately, for the Knights, as that was an easy play by Fennell.
So now the pressure all comes down to your ninth batter here.
That's right. That's right.
Patriots keep finding a way. Their defense has been solid, though.
Yeah. In there for strike one. Boy, if Derek Morrison can extend this inning, you got Peyton Lear, your leadoff batter, with the opportunity possibly to be hitting with runners aboard for the first time here tonight. You'd love that. And that one is sprayed to Millington, and he makes that play, and the threat is over. Patriots up after this.
This 4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
Laser engraving at its finest by Fearless Designs is now available. Cups, bats, gloves, license plates, and almost anything you desire can now be a laser engraved gift for your family and friends, or a promotional item for your company. Stay on the unique cutting edge of technology. Call, text, or email Fearless Designs. You'll be glad you did.
You're watching high school baseball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Don't have it to show you tonight, but boy, Fearless Designs does good work. I'm telling you, folks, I have a nice, both of us actually have a nice black engraved, I don't want to say not mug, but kind of a thermal cup.
I use it for coffee.
I do too.
Keeps it warm for a long time too.
Absolutely. Does a great job, and it looks great.
It does. It looks really cool.
Absolutely great.
Had many a comment about it.
Yes.
So.
First pitch to Briar Goda.
You know, the most impressive thing about it is I use it quite a bit, and it endures the wash cycle over and over and over. It still looks great.
So. Very durable, and I tell you. 0-2. Right there would have hit me right in my shin. Yeah, I just, I have multiple, insulated cups like that, but I use that more than any of them. To left field goes Goda. Not able to make the play is Zach Buell. Goda will get the second easily and stay put there, in there for a lead-off double.
It's Goda's third double of the season. And once again, Northview lets that leadoff runner on. And the guy that's been doing all the damage tonight, Mr. Black, is stepping in.
2 doubles thus far for Austin Black, the catcher.
Black 2 RBIs on those 2 doubles as well. He himself has been stranded on base both times.
Yes. First from Strader, low. Wind very still in the last multiple innings. Since the first inning, really.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I was getting chilly.
Yep,
so.
yep. Doesn't take much for me. I mean, with my layers, I'm still, a little colder than I'd like to be. Of course, a beautiful day here in the Wabash Valley area. Abundant sunshine for the majority of the day. Temperatures got, low 70s or so?
Yeah,
low to mid-70s.
Supposed to be a good weekend, too.
Yeah, I like that.
Not too hot, not too cold.
Mm-hmm.
We got soccer in the morning, so it sounds like a good day for that.
I was getting ready to ask you how that went last week.
And we are, the Electric Eels are tearing it up this year, Walt.
I like that.
4-1-0, so we're undefeated at the moment.
Very good.
I'd brag about those 9 young ladies any chance you get me.
I love it. You got a youngin' on the team?
Yeah, my little girl, Ava.
Yeah, I thought so.
She's got her first goal of the season last week. And she's kind of been starring at goalie for us, honestly.
Okay.
I never thought she'd want to do it, but she's been outstanding.
Gotta be brave, I tell you. Even
yeah,
at that age.
That's what I've been impressed with, the toughness, because she hasn't always been that way.
Okay. She's growing into it. The 2-2. Oh, boy, on the corner. Called strike 3. And Austin Black retired for the first time tonight. It's a big strikeout there by Caden Schrader.
That was. It was huge, actually, because now you've got Greg stepping in.
Yep.
If you can somehow avoid any more damage here, you've still got a puncher's chance to get back in this thing.
You do. The big lefty. And, boy, that was ill-advised as Pierce was not in position to make that play. He, of course, a lot of times you see that where the shortstop breaks to the bag and the pitcher wheels around and throws, but that one almost went into center field. It's a good play by Pierce to keep it there. Schrader pays attention to the batter. Ooh, boy, that was right in the wheelhouse of Kendall Gregg, and they're just a little late on that one.
Yeah, Greg's got that long, smooth swing. If he ever catches one solid, it could go a long way for sure.
Yep. First baseman, pitcher. Not able to barrel that one up, and I think that might have got a piece of his foot as he's trying to walk that one off in an 0-2 hole now. Thankfully, it's warm, but still, you feel that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that never feels good. That's one thing I've learned with coaching soccer. I wear tennis shoes, to practice and stuff, and you catch a few spikes on the top of the foot.
I believe it.
Similar to that feeling, I think.
I think Coach Lawson given a couple extra moments to regain his composure, as that just doesn't feel good. A lot of times you'll see that with the catcher taking a shot, and you give them a few moments to regain their composure. 0-2, 1 out, 1 on. And that one is lifted in the center, positioned beautifully, and a nice strong throw. Braden Krieger, I love the fact that has got his body between the ball, got his body behind the ball in position right at third base.
Yeah, that's Northview's capable of solid defense. Yes. They really are, and I think that's what gets so frustrating is some of these mistakes they made is they're better than that.
Yep.
They really are, and it's just a mental lapse here and there.
Tyler Lawson digs in, 2-1. Oh boy, got a runner and hung up. And to see if we can get him a little pickle. Got to get him at second base, and they get him. They do.
Just barely.
Just barely. The runner got caught napping. That was Briar Goda. Schrader starts it off, and a nice play to get out of the inning. And the Patriots don't score for just the second time tonight.
Grace Clinic Health Professional. Affordable, compassionate, comprehensive healthcare for the whole family. In Terre Haute and Greencastle.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools.
We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
You're watching high school baseball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, the Northview Knights, Troy, they've got 6 outs with which to work. They're down 4 runs. You got to make some hay right here, top of the lineup.
Yeah.
Starting with Peyton Lear.
Yeah, this is the inning you got to do the damage. You feel like you got Lear, Cam Green, Caden Schrader coming up. This is your big opportunity. But, boy, Millington's been pretty darn awesome here on senior night.
Yes, he has.
Congrats to that kid so far, because this has been a really good showing.
Millington through 6 innings, just 2 hits. 1 walk allowed, and that one sprayed down the left field line, and it's foul.
Just solid contact after solid contact with Lear.
He doesn't get cheated, does he?
No. No, he goes up there and he gets his money's worth every time.
Yep. So. Don't groove one, because he might park it. Outside corner. Strike 2. I would expect that the next pitch very well could be in that same spot.
Yeah, he caught him off a little bit with that one.
Yeah.
That's a tricky one for the right-hander to get to.
Yeah, it is. A little farther outside. I like the pitch. Off the plate.
You get that call, you hope they'll go chasing with 2 strikes. But good patience there by Lear.
Long arms, long bat, plate coverage. He's so well off the plate. Let's see what this pitch is. Whew. That's close. That was close. Good eye there by Peyton Lear. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff man for the Knights here in the top of 6. Still in there, though. I don't like where Austin Black was set up. He was set up on the inner third. I don't necessarily like that.
Was that where the pitch was supposed to be?
Yes, but thankfully for Millington, it wasn't. I wouldn't come there. I'd stay outside.
Yeah, it's
There's
a good
no
point.
way I'm coming inner third on this guy.
You don't want to go in the wheelhouse of Lear, that's for sure.
He'll be over at Amcor. I'll just spoil my call, just in case I'm waiting for him to crank one to left field, and I promise you.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. It fooled him, and he swung and missed. Strikeout number 1. Yeah. Huh.
He's a lot of contact tonight for Northview. I mean, everybody, obviously, other than Lear, but it's, either been right at somebody. The defense has been good. And he's working quick.
He is. Cam Green looks at strike 1. We talk about rhythm. Even in baseball, the pitcher gets into a rhythm. I wouldn't mind seeing Northview step out, quite a bit.
Yeah.
A little late for that now. I don't know if they haven't been doing it so far. They probably won't.
We talked about that at the Edgewood game.
Yeah.
You got to kind of mess with their heads a little bit.
Yep. 0-2 now, quickly.
That was every base runner Edgewood got. You
Sure
know, they're
was.
jumping around and forcing throws and taking their mind off the hitter.
Brownsburg did that some as well here on Saturday. You know, stepping out and kind of being disruptive on the base pass. Millington, rocking fire. You know, you got a 4-1 lead. Only 5 outs now for the Knights, and you look at Millington. Looks very comfortable out there.
He does. Well, I mean, he hasn't thrown too many pitches.
No.
Really. He's not even to 50 yet, and we're almost at, third of the way through the fifth.
Oh, he wanted to call
sorry.
it. He wanted to call it, but he stayed down. Oh, that was close. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's got that little flinch.
He
It's
does.
It's caught
He
me out all
does.
night.
I know. See if you get another one. Oh, outside. 2-2. Cam Green.
I think they set up tonight just so Kanan could get himself on
I think
TV.
so. Yeah, I think so.
There's a wave, Kanan.
Yep.
He's not going to do it.
He's focused. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's doing better
Back-to-back
than Tony
strikeouts.
does, right?
I know. Back-to-back strikeouts to start this inning after not having any through 5. So
I hope
Caden
Tony's
Schrader.
watching somewhere.
Hope so, too. Schrader singled in the 4th and was stranded there at second base. Offers at the first one. Millington just in command.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah, really the only slight spot of trouble, I guess, would have been the triple.
Yeah.
From Ewell, but then 3 pitches later, the inning was over.
That's right.
So
good pitch there for strike 2.
we talked about how senior night can be a special night for a kid, and he's certainly aiming at that. He's going to remember this one.
He is. Trying to get out of the inning right there. Oh, he was close. He was trying to end the inning. I love the location of that pitch. You nibble on that outside corner and see if you can get the call. He did not. It's 2-2. Low.
Northview's trying their darndest to be patient with this guy,
They
but
are.
he makes it hard because he's living in the strike zone here.
Full count. Schrader lifts one. In play or out of play? Black. Oh, boy, that was in play. And you would love to see Austin Black be able to come up with that. Millington made an effort, and thankfully no one's injured. But if Schrader gets on base and starts a rally, you go back to that pitch right there. I thought Austin Black, I don't know if he just didn't locate it quick enough maybe there.
Yeah, it's you never know. I mean, that's pretty good sky to be falling it against, so you wonder what happened there. But on to the next one. We'll see if it comes back to haunt him.
Full count again to Caden Schrader. Good hands there on deck by Krieger.
This is the longest at bat of the night for Northview.
Yeah. What's this? Pitch number?
This will be the 8th pitch.
8th, okay.
He's had 2 innings shorter than that.
Wow. High. Ball 4. So, the Knights will send a 4th batter to the plate. And at no time during this game have the Knights walked a 5th batter to the plate. 4 batters. That's the most that Millington has seen in any inning thus far this game. Braden Krieger. Where's number 16 for the Knights? playing center field.
See, Northview's, I don't know if they're smart or dumb, but they can't recycle their jerseys. You know, slap the name on there, you're stuck.
Right.
So
That's right.
what do you like, name or no name?
I like name.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I do. You ever seen name below the numbers?
I don't like that.
Have you ever seen it, though?
I've seen it.
I don't know that I have.
I've seen
I'm
it
trying
in
to
soccer
remember.
a lot.
Okay.
But
Okay.
not a lot. I mean, it's kind of few and far between, really, but
Oh, throw down to first base, and Schrader is back in time after that ball was gloved from Black.
I tend to think it's more a sponsor when it's down there. And,
yeah.
you know, you
Boy,
see
every kid's got their own
Aschenbach
sponsor.
down there, and I'm like, well, Aschenbach must be a grocery store in the Netherlands or something.
2 balls, no strikes to Krieger. Had one to do something with there and couldn't quite handle it. 2-1. Just 2 hits by the Northview Knights. Incidentally, they were the last 2 innings. Schrader moves. The throw down from Black is not in time. Another stolen base by the Knights. In a scoring position, albeit with 2 outs.
Schrader's second stolen base this evening.
So I think we've got Schrader with 2 stolen bases. We've got Millington with 2 stolen bases.
Yep.
The 2-2. Foul out of play. We'll do that one again.
Got big weekend plans here, Will?
No, I don't, which is good. I think I have some running around to do. I got to find some materials for my son's manufacturing project.
Manufacturing project.
Yeah. He's in welding and well, not welding class, but he's got to make 5 welds for his final project, and they just got rid of all the scrap metal.
Of course they did.
I'm like, good grief. 2-2. Lifted out of play. So I'm asking the kid, you know, what do you need? How much metal do you need? What size? What, you know? He doesn't know.
Yeah.
So he said, I was just going to wait till this weekend to get it. And like I have nothing else to do this weekend but get metal for you, kid. But
you don't want to relax.
And no. So we'll see what we can find, you know, at work, or maybe we go over to Yankee and.
Yeah, when is this project due?
He's got till the end of next week.
Oh, okay. So it's not last minute.
No, but it's close enough. Closer enough to last minute. Closer to last minute than I would like. Full count.
My son and I were doing the late night vocab last night. It's not fun.
Gotta love that. Gotta love it. Off the plate. Back-to-back walks. Millington is issued, and now I believe, for the first time, 2 aboard here for the Knights.
Yeah, we talked about how this is the inning. They got to make it happen. They've got a chance here. 2 outs. Javi Hyam looking to be the hero.
So back-to-back strikeouts to start us off, and then back-to-back walks. And here we are, 2 on, 2 out, with Javier Hyam, the designated hitter. And a throw down to second base. I don't
like that at all.
I don't know why.
So risky.
Yeah. And the reward is minuscule because Schrader wasn't that far off the bag. But with the 4-run lead, you feel you can take some liberties. A chopper. Fielded by Burke, and the inning once again is over. The Knights ran 2. Patriots are up 4.
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped and looked at Mike and said, We're really doing this, aren't we?
The process was challenging, but Riddell was there for us every step of the way. The mortgage, closing, they eased our stress. It made sense when Mike said,
"We're really doing this."
Mortgage loans made easy from Riddell. Making friends since 1885.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are!
You're #1 at York.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
You are watching the Lion of Sports in the Wabash Valley.
A big thank you to Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, Shaw Chiropractic, and York Automotive. Leading off the bottom of the 6th, Tyler Lawson.
Lawson's walked and reached on an error.
Swings and misses there. Both pitchers, Troy, working expeditiously.
It's been a pretty quick game.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at that. Pacers on right now. I'm trying to see if they can get a night game on the Knicks tonight. I'm excited to see maybe the second half of that game.
A little controversy with that first one.
Oh, boy.
So I heard some of them calls at the end weren't exactly straight up.
And a swing and a miss there for strike 3 as Tyler Lawson goes down. There's the 7th strikeout. Yeah, there were some calls that would be questionable. And, but the Pacers in game 1 had a 9-point lead late in the fourth quarter. Couldn't hold it, or at least halfway through the fourth quarter, I'd say. So they had their opportunities. Just got to get these two this weekend at home. Second pitch to Moore. Into left. Played by Buell for out number 2.
Yeah, Schrader seemed like he labored through a few of those innings, but still under 100 pitches.
Mm-hmm. The last, I'm not going to say this. All right, I'll wait. Cam Fennell. I don't want to jinx it. Chopper to third. Foul. Don't want to jinx him.
No. It's good for both of these teams to have their starter go this deep, though.
I agree. Outside off the plate, 1-1. Yeah, it's of course, in high school baseball, you play, college baseball too, professional baseball. You play multiple games in a week, 3, 4 maybe games in a week, depending on the week. And, these arms get weary. How many arms do you have that you can throw out there? So,
and you can fall into the trap. You want to use your best guys the most.
Yeah,
and
sure do.
You don't want them burning out on a, Friday night and they're down for most of the week.
So this is, Friday night's prime time, man.
Yeah, that's the big game.
Your bi-county rivals. And strike 3. Caden Schrader. The last 3 innings has looked pretty darn good And here come the Knights for the last at-bat if they don't score 4.
Shaw Chiropractic is a big part of Clay County and Northview sports. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael are the specialists you need to help you feel better. If you're an athlete, a farmer, work in a factory, or just work in your backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic is located in the Kroger Strip Mall in Brazil. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s,
Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021,
Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies
to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
You're watching high school baseball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, the Patriots are up 4-0. They've scored all 4 runs in the first 3 innings. 1 in the first and third and 2 in the fourth. And they're just hanging on from there. Their pitcher, Jonathan Millington, has pitched 6 strong thus far. Looking for 1 more to make it a complete game on senior day.
Complete game shutout to boot.
Yep. Jonathan Pierce starting this off with a single. The 3rd hit by the Knights. And let's see here. For the first time tonight, the leadoff man is on.
Yep, see if Zach Buell can keep it rolling here. He tripled last time up.
So I would think, I know the Knights have been very aggressive on the base pass. I wouldn't expect them to, run into an out. So you got to have an awfully good lead to take off against Austin Black here, down 4. You need base runners.
Yeah.
And old Mighty Casey is looming, if you know what I mean. So
yeah, there's only a few more guys till he shows back up. So you wouldn't mind loading the bags out there for him.
You wouldn't at all. The 1-0 to Buell. And that one sprayed the other way, so you're going to have 2 on and no out as Buell goes to right, back-to-back singles as the Northview Knights don't look now, folks, but they're trying to get a little something going.
2 hits all night. Now we've got 2 right here.
We do.
And we got a pinch hitter.
So the pinch hitter for the Northview Knights is Isaac Risler.
Risler batting .375, second on the team. So they're not dragging somebody out of a cubby hole.
No, they're not.
They mean business here.
So let's see what old Jonathan Millington can do here into a jam for the first time tonight. 2 on, nobody out. First pitch, inside and turned on, but foul. You're hearing that chatter from the Northview dugout like you heard in the first inning. They've been quiet since then. Now they've got a little something going here. That one hot. Oh, nope. Strike, and you hear lots of complaints from the Northview side.
Brazil did not like that call.
No. And I meant to say, a really good contingent from the on the Northview side of things. Over there.
They're pretty full over here.
Yes, they are.
I think there's more than the
I
north
agree.
side.
Yep. The 0-2. Outside, rung him up. That corner has been called consistently all night long. You can complain about strike 2 if you want, but strike 3, you really can't say much about that. Derek Morrison.
We got another pinch hitter here.
Sorry.
Jackson Ferris stepping in.
Looks at strike 1. And boy, the Northview fans let no blue have it.
Yeah. Even Rissler kind of turned around and made the motion like this. His zone's huge, so be ready.
Yeah, you do have to be ready. Meeting on the mound as Black goes out to talk to his battery mate. And so you had a couple of Millingtons and Black out there trying to get the signals together. And make sure that, you got a man on second base. Make sure the signals are correct. Got to know who's covering. And here we go. No balls, 1 strike to Jackson Ferris. Barring a double play, Mighty Casey will come to the bat. Oh, 2 to Ferris. Black setting up on the outer third. Good pitch, lifted high in the air. Black trying to get there, makes the play. Good play by Austin Black. Got the helmet off quickly, located the ball, and made out number 2.
Last chance to be a hero here, Walt.
Peyton Lear. Versus Jonathan Millington. And that one is smoked, but right at Dean in left field, who was positioned well off the bag. And that one's over. The complete game shutout by Jonathan Millington. And the Terre Haute North Patriots get a 4-0 victory here tonight against their crosstown rivals. Bi-county rivals, excuse me.
Yeah, that's the second win in a row against Northview now for the Patriots, and that's big momentum as they have a conference clash tomorrow as they head to Southport. And Terre Haute North currently sitting in 4th place. They're 2-2 in conference play, but everybody is right together. So there's still an opportunity there in Conference Indiana. But tonight they had the number in Northview, and congratulations to Jonathan Millington. What a night. Your senior night,
Absolutely.
You go out and you're the star of the show. It doesn't get any better.
It really doesn't, and just a masterful performance. And, you mentioned how special senior night can be, and it definitely was for Millington. You talked about quickly the bats for Northview. You're hitting it hard many times, but right at somebody just like that last out.
Yeah, you got to stay true. They're making good contact. It's just they're not catching the gaps right now. Peyton Lear especially. I mean, hard hit every time up.
Yep.
And he may be going after that first pitch, but he's getting a good one, and he's driving the ball well. So it's just a matter of time till they start finding the gaps, and all of a sudden Northview could be on another run. But excuse me, Walt. But tough one tonight. They'll get back to action on Tuesday against West Vigo and then South Putnam. So West Vigo game's a big one. They're ahead of them in the WIC. So they got to kind of reset. They got a few days break, and we'll see if the Knights can come back strong.
And, of course, you mentioned the Terre Haute North Patriots tomorrow at Southport, and then Tuesday at Vincennes. So they got a few games next week as well. The Patriots get a 4-0 win. Millington 4-0 win, a complete game shutout on senior day. I want to thank our sponsors one last time: Fearless Designs, Fellowship Christian Athletes, Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, Shaw Chiropractic, and York Automotive. Our next broadcast right here on the Indiana Sports Network will be at Brazil, in Brazil, as will be at Northview as West Vigo comes calling. That'll be a 5:30 first pitch from our partner Troy Wilzino and Walter Gordon saying good night, God bless. Have a great Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your family, and we'll see you on Tuesday night for some Indiana baseball.
You are watching the Lion of Sports in the Wabash Valley.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.